Hello friends, myself CA Rakesh Agrawal, and I'm talking to CA intermediate or CA final students. And my today's topic for discussion for this lecture is how to select a faculty for costing subject, because I'm a teacher for costing subject. So I'll be discussing with you how to select a faculty which is most suitable for you, right? That is what I'm going to talk, and this will be helpful to inter as well as CA final students. First of all, let me introduce myself. If you don't know about me, if I'm new to you, then I'll just quickly take you through my biodata. That is, first of all, people call me CA Rakesh Agrawal. I'm a teacher by passion and chartered accountant by profession. Please remember, I'm a passionate teacher, right? I love teaching. I cleared my BCom examination way back in 1989 from Pune University with the gold medal in the special paper of cost and management accounting. That was my specialization paper, and I'm gold medalist from Pune University in this subject of costing. I passed my ICAA exam, which is also known nowadays as ICMA, that is cost and management accounting. Earlier it was known as cost and works accountant earlier. In the very first attempt in December 1990 exam. I passed my CA final exam also in November 1992 attempt with a 32nd rank in All India merit. I have also cleared ISA, that is Information Systems Auditor exam of ICAI, and I have cleared SET, that is State Eligibility Test. State Eligibility Test and Mutual Fund and Derivatives exam also of National Stock Exchange. So ISA is of ICAI, SET, that is State Eligibility Test, is exam conducted by University, and Mutual Fund and Derivatives is conducted by National Stock Exchange. I entered into teaching profession in 1991, way back. I entered into teaching profession in 1991, that is just after passing my ICAA examination. After clearing my ICAA exam, I entered into teaching. So just after passing my ICAA exam, it means I'm into teaching field for more than 31 years as of today, right? So I'm into this profession since a long time now. So 31 years is a big period, because your age may not be 31 years. I have taught a variety of subjects in the past, but presently I'm concentrating only on two subjects. That is cost and management accounting at CA intermediate level and strategic cost management and performance evaluation at CA final level. So actually it is one subject only, costing, but at two levels. One is cost and management accounting and another is strategic cost management and performance evaluation. So inter and final level, I teach only these two subjects. Now, if you have not yet chosen a faculty for the above subject, then you may continue to watch this video further. If you have not yet decided on a faculty for these two subjects, then you may watch this video. Otherwise, if you have already locked a faculty or you have already covered this subject, then there is no point in wasting the time. Then don't see the video further, because it will be of no use. Now, let me introduce you why this today's lecture is designed. Dear student friends, it is popularly said that more choice leads to more confusion, which is very common nowadays. More choice leads to more confusion. Just to give you a simple example, in our childhood, when we had only one channel on television, and that was also black and white TV, it was Doordarshan channel of Government of India. And they used to show us only one movie on Sunday. So we used to complete all the work whichever parents used to give us. We used to complete our homework so that our parents will allow us to watch that movie on Sunday. So we used to finish everything and we used to sit in front of that black and white TV to watch a movie, and whichever movie they will show, whichever movie Doordarshan will show, we used to watch that, and we were very happy. And see that today's era, today you have n number of channels on which you can watch movie. And I bet nobody today watches a movie in one sitting. One movie in one sitting. You keep changing the channels. So you don't watch one movie at one stroke in one sitting, which we used to do. Reason? There was no choice earlier. And today there are multiple choices, which simply means this sentence, more choice leads to more confusion sometimes. And I'm here to avoid that confusion too today. In today's digital world, you have multiple choices of faculty for each subject. Due to digital coaching, you have multiple choices of a faculty. And it has led to a great confusion in the minds of students about whom to select for each subject. Today it's a big confusion. Which faculty we should choose for which subject? In our days, coaching was not there, or hardly it was there. So in our days, the choice was whether to take the coaching or not to take the coaching. In our days, there was no choice with whom to take coaching. There was hardly one faculty available and used to provide coaching only for practical subject. But in today's era, you have multiple choices and therefore multiple confusion. Lot of new faculty members have emerged in this Corona lockdown period because people were sitting idle at home and they started recording the lectures from home. So a lot of new faculty members have entered in the Corona lockdown period, which has widened your choice further. As the choice got widened, confusion also got increased, my dear friends. I'm not here, please remember, I'm not recording this lecture for praising or criticizing anyone. So I'm not here to praise someone or to criticize someone, but to guide you to select the right faculty. Please remember that. I'm not sitting here to praise myself and to criticize other faculty. No, that's not my job. I respect all faculty members. Mind well, I respect all faculty members for providing noble service to this country and shaping the future of this country. You are the future of this country. And these faculty members, that is teachers, they are instrumental in shaping the future of this country. So I respect all of them, please remember. Every teacher is a good teacher. Every teacher is a good teacher. You have to just identify who is the most suitable or best teacher for you. What I said, every teacher is a good teacher. I might be a good teacher for one student, but might be a bad teacher for another student. Possibility is there. And that is what I am going to discuss, how you have to match your attributes, your expectations with the quality of a teacher. These two should match. So you have to identify the best teacher for you, and everybody's choice could be different. So this video will provide you some guidance about it, some guidance to select the best teacher for you. Now first I'll discuss general criteria for selection. Means what generally you should adopt as a criteria for selecting any teacher for any subject. I repeat, I'm first discussing general criteria to select a teacher for any subject. General criteria. Now what you should do to select a faculty? Watch the free demo lectures of each faculty which are available on YouTube channel. Almost all the faculty members have uploaded their demo lectures on YouTube, including me. You will find my demo lectures also on the YouTube. Now what this will give you an idea, it will provide you some idea. You'll get some idea about the teaching style of each faculty. You'll be able to judge or get some clue through these YouTube video lectures. However, don't just rely on social media for selection. You should watch the social media, but don't take the decision based only on social media. Why? Because in today's era of digital marketing, you may be fooled by lucrative promotional gimmicks, which is called digital marketing, my dear friends. And there is huge digital marketing going on in the digital world. So your selection should be there. One of the criteria for selection is digital media, but that should not be the only criteria for selection, because there might be a gimmick and you may fall victim to that digital marketing gimmick and you may end up selecting a wrong faculty, right? But get some idea from those YouTube lectures, no doubt about it. Take the reviews from others, no problem. You should consider the reviews. Hence, what you should do, consult some seniors who have already studied with those faculty members. If a particular student has studied from a particular faculty, I think that student can provide you the best opinion about that faculty. That student can provide you the best opinion about that faculty. So I would request you to consult some of your seniors who have already gone through that process. Now these seniors will provide you some valuable information about the strength and weakness of each faculty. Seniors will provide you the strength and weakness of each faculty. In the end of today's lecture, I will give you the information about my own strength and weakness. Don't worry. Towards the end of the lecture. So that will help you to select whether you should go for Rakesh Agrawal sir's coaching or not. So that criteria will help you. So I will discuss about me later on, after general discussion is over. Now check the past performance, that is history of a faculty, from naturally those who have studied. You have to check the past performance of the faculty for what? For quality of teaching, for regularity of that faculty, sincerity, punctuality, right? Coverage of syllabus, how much syllabus the faculty covers in depth, whether they finish the batch in time, that is their regularity, their doubt solving ability. I think all these are required. And I wish that each faculty possesses all these qualities, because I feel a faculty must have these qualities, then these qualities will be imbibed in the students. So please check the past performance based on these criteria. Please give sufficient time to select a faculty to avoid the loss of your precious time later on. If in a hurry you decide a faculty, in a hurry, to save the time in selecting the faculty, you will waste a lot of time later on during the coaching. Because I have seen lot many students, those who join elsewhere, they later on come to me. After 1 month is over, 15 days are over, 2 months are over, then they come to me that, sir, we had gone to some XYZ faculty and now we are unable to understand anything, or there is a lot of noise in those classes, lot of disturbance in those classes, it is not conducted in a disciplined manner, and now we came to know about you and we would like to join now. But joining in between, you won't understand the things. So spend some time, right? Sufficient time for selection of a faculty so that you can avoid the loss of time later on due to a wrong selection. Please remember this sentence: your time is more precious than your money. I repeat, your time is more precious than your money. And this is one area where majority CA students make the mistake. They want to save some money, but in the exchange of saving some money, they lose 6 months directly of their life. So you should start valuing your time as more important than money, right? And I am saying repetitively, this is the biggest mistake which CA students make, right? They don't value their own time, and time is very, very precious resource for CA students. You are definitely going to fall short of time. So don't waste your time, right? Please be careful about free coaching and shortcuts. There could be many faculties who will provide you that, okay, we provide you free coaching, we provide you shortcut ways to become CA. There is no such shortcut available, my dear friends. It is possible that you may save some money because of some free video lectures, but you will waste a lot of time in this process. And if you lose an attempt, you will directly lose 6 months of your life. So be careful, right? And keep, for CA students, this sentence is very important. Keep it in mind, my dear friends. Otherwise, you will realize the value of this sentence after wasting a lot of time. Teaching was a noble profession earlier. It was a noble profession earlier, but it is becoming a pure business nowadays. Today, the scenario has changed and teaching is shifting from a noble profession to hardcore business. You have to decide whether you would like to study from a businessman or a professional teacher. You have to decide whether you would like to study from a businessman or a professional teacher, because both will have some pluses, some minuses. Both. Life is full of pluses and minuses, strength and weaknesses. A businessman, a teacher who is a businessman, will offer you discounts, will offer you some freebies, right? Will go for sugar-coated talks to make you happy. So you'll feel very happy. That is the best part of it, because businessman will try to make you happy. And the drawback of professional teacher is a professional teacher may appear to be strict and disciplined, but to help you becoming CA in the first attempt. The drawback of a professional teacher is that teacher will appear a little strict like me. But then my intention is that you should get through the CA exam in the very first attempt. But that disciplined nature is sometimes not liked by the students. That may happen. So there are always pluses and minuses. Now, free coaching on YouTube. I have seen nowadays students coming and telling me, sir, why to spend money? Because almost everything, the entire coaching of all subjects is available free of cost on YouTube. I don't deny that. I don't deny it may be available. I'm not an ardent follower of YouTube, and I don't keep watching YouTube very frequently. So I don't know about it. But whatever I have seen a little bit, yes, there might be free coaching available on YouTube. Now be careful about it. I'll discuss something about it, whether to go for complete free coaching and save entire money or should go for paid coaching. I'll give my opinion. You can decide on your own. No doubt, there are some good contents available on YouTube. I do accept some of the faculties have uploaded some good contents, right, on YouTube. However, keep the following factors in mind. You have to keep certain factors in mind. Generally, YouTube is used to create a market for self at the cost of your time. See, if I'm trying to promote myself on YouTube, it means I'm promoting myself at your cost, and your cost is your time, right? So it may be used for self-promotion or for even paid advertisement. You know, nowadays you can convert that YouTube channel into a commercial channel and some advertisement starts appearing from Google. So you have to compulsorily watch those advertisements if you want to watch the video lecture of a faculty. Please remember, I have not kept any advertisement in any of my video lectures, right? I have not kept any of the advertisement in any of the video lectures, but you'll find such commercialization or advertisements included in the video lectures of other faculty members. Because my intention was that when you're watching my video lectures, though there are very few lectures available, but if you're watching my video lectures, your attention should not get distracted due to advertisements appearing in between. And with that intention, I have not commercialized my channel. I have not kept any advertisement on my channel. So keep these factors in mind. You may waste a lot of time searching for good contents. See, how you'll come to know unless you watch those video lectures that whether the content is a good or not. So you'll have to keep searching for good contents. Very often you may get distracted because of some irrelevant videos may pop up and we may get carried away from our main goal. Like you are sitting there on YouTube to watch video lectures of a subject. Let us say costing subject only. You want to revise costing or you want to study costing, and therefore you have opened the YouTube channel. Now you may be able to open 1 or 2 lectures, but slowly what happens, so many other videos pop up and you may inadvertently move to some other videos which were irrelevant for your studies, and you may end up wasting what? Time. So out of 2-3 hours which you have spent on YouTube, hardly 15-20 minutes or 30 minutes you have studied the logical content about the subject, and the remaining time you have wasted. So there is a chance that you may get carried away on YouTube because of those pop-up videos. Now another problem in YouTube studying is sequence of study and difficulty solving in case of free videos is a big question mark. So you have to study a subject in a particular sequence. You have to start from A to B, you have to go from B to C, D, E, and then go up to Z. It may happen you have watched one video lecture that was P in English alphabet, then you watched B, then you watched Z, then you watched R. Possible. So your sequence is not logical. Especially my subject costing, it has to be studied in a sequence because there is a linkage of previous lecture with next lecture. So unless you watch these videos in a particular sequence, it won't help you. Another is in video lectures, YouTube free videos, to whom you will ask difficulty or who will answer your difficulties, right? For free video lectures, I am saying. It is possible that you may watch few videos of faculty A, then watch some of the lectures of faculty B and so on, then faculty C, faculty D. So you may keep switching over from one faculty to another. Please remember, it will lead to more confusion than the subject clarity. If you study from different faculty, everybody's style of teaching is different, and you may end up getting more and more confused if you see the variety of lectures from variety of teachers. So it is advisable to study a subject, that is A to Z, everything, from any one faculty instead of multiple faculty members. So keep it in mind, study from any faculty of your choice, any faculty which you love, but study that subject, one subject from one faculty completely, right, to have a better understanding. Please remember, your faith and trust in the faculty is very, very important. Your faith and trust in a faculty is very important. Once one of the motivational leaders or teacher had given one very good example about the trust and faith. So I'll just quote that example here. Once Ram and Hanuman, you know, right? Ram the god and Hanuman the disciple of God Ram, right? Who loves Ram and is ready to obey his orders. So they were conversing with each other. So there's a conversation going on, Lord Ram and Hanuman. Lord Ram says, Ram asked the Hanuman, who is the most powerful person in this world? Who is the most powerful person in this world? Naturally, he was expecting that Hanuman will answer that, sir, you are the most powerful person in this world. But Hanuman replied it very skillfully. Hanuman said to Lord Ram, my faith in you is more powerful than you yourself. Check what Hanuman is telling Ram. Hanuman is saying to Ram that my faith in you is more powerful than you yourself. Now, Lord Ram was not expecting this answer. It is just a story, my dear friends, which I heard somewhere. Now, Lord Ram was not expecting this answer. He said, how? True. Hanuman said, see, you wanted to go to Lanka by crossing the sea. So we had to construct a bridge for you so that you can walk down to Lanka, correct? Now, to build that bridge, we were throwing the stones in the sea by chanting your name. We were chanting your name and throwing the stones in the sea, and those stones were floating to create the bridge. It means our trust in your name is more powerful than you, because our trust made the stones float on water. But for you, we had to create a bridge to walk through. You can try on water, you can try and walk on the water if you are more powerful. So see, our faith is more powerful than you. Then Hanuman said, I'll give you another example. By chanting your name, I jumped from one side of the sea, right, from the southern part of India, and I reached to Sri Lanka just by diving. I crossed the sea by chanting your name, because I had a trust and faith in your name that by chanting your name, I will reach from here and I will jump to Sri Lanka. You try sometime if you are the most powerful person. Anyway, this is the story, but the point was, your trust and faith in that teacher is more important and valuable than the teacher. And that is the biggest problem today. As a student, I have seen majority students, they don't keep trust or faith in any of the teachers. They find faults or problems with every teacher. I'm saying select any one teacher of your choice and then stick to that teacher and study A to Z from any one faculty for better understanding. Otherwise, you'll end up getting confused. And let me go one step further. If you don't trust any teacher, if you don't have faith in any of the teachers who are available today, though there are many teachers available, but let us assume you don't have any trust or faith in any of the teachers, then please keep full faith and trust in yourself. I repeat, please have 100% trust and faith in yourself, in your own ability, and study from ICAI module on your own. You will still pass. Please remember, coaching class is not compulsory, it is optional. If you have 100% trust and faith in your own ability, you can study from the study material of the institute and you can still clear the CA examination. But you should have that unquestionable faith and trust in your own ability. Or if not that, then at least have the trust and faith on any one teacher. If you value your time, provided you value your time, because I've seen many students don't value their own time. If you value your time, then I would advise you to go for paid lectures than the free lectures. If you value your time. If you don't value your time, then keep searching on YouTube and keep watching the lectures in any sequence of any faculty. But if you value your time, if your time is precious, then my advice is go for paid lectures of any faculty as compared to free lectures. One more reason is that because we are more sincere when we pay for it, and we are very casual when we get something for free. That's a human nature. We become more sincere when we pay for something, and we are very casual when we get something for free. For example, take this lecture only, which I am recording for you for YouTube. This lecture itself is freely available. It's a free advice. So naturally, the students may watch something for a minute or few seconds and then they will skip it. Why? Because it is available free of cost. So you may not be very sincere in watching this same lecture which I am delivering now till end. But if I would have charged you something for this, then you will watch it entirely. That is human psychology. It is applicable for you and me also. I am telling one more drawback of free video lectures on YouTube. Right? As we don't pay for it, we are very casual about it. And you cannot be casual about your career, my dear friends. One more thing I will stress upon you, that there is no shortcut to success, especially for CA course. Nobody will tell you that CA course is very, very simple. You just come, pay my fees, and I will see to it that you will get through. Nobody can promise you that. And if anybody is promising you that I have got some shortcuts to make you chartered accountant, I think he is lying. He or she is lying. Definitely lying. Even I would say chartered accountants themselves are not sure whether they will pass CA exam if they appear again. Yes, don't laugh. Chartered accountants who have already passed the exam, nobody will dare to appear again for the same exam, right? So how I can guarantee that you will get through in the first attempt? Or just join my classes, I'll ensure that you will get through. Not possible. So many students try to study directly from fast track batch or a marathon batch to save time and money. I am saying directly they study from fast track batch, directly, by skipping the regular batch. They go for fast track and marathon batch because time can be saved and money can be saved. Please note that these batches means fast track or marathon batches, are recommended after completing a regular batch. See, in regular batch, we teach everything from A to Z. All the concepts, all varieties of questions are covered in regular batch, which is not possible to cover in fast track or marathon batch. Fast track or marathon batches could be good for revision purposes. So fast track batch cannot substitute a regular batch. Please remember. So don't go for selective study in the beginning itself, right? When you start with the studies, don't go for selective study. That is, one chapter I will study, one chapter I will skip, another chapter I will study, and I will skip something. Don't do that. The way we used to do it for BCom examination, BCom, MCom examination, don't do that. Don't be selective. Study everything. If I talk about my subject, costing subject has a linkage with other topics of costing itself and also with other subjects like FM, accounts. Subject of costing has a linkage with other chapters of costing itself plus linkage with other subject. If I try to link with FM, one topic in financial management is leverage. That leverage topic is linked to marginal costing. In FM, there is a concept of EPS indifference point, which is very similar to cost break-even point in marginal costing. Your FM chapter of valuation of working capital, right? Working capital chapter has got linkage with your cost sheet presentation, because you have to value raw material, work in progress, finished goods, which we do in costing. Now, why I am saying all this? Your accounts topic is related to cost ledger accounting of costing. In costing, you study cost ledger accounting, integrated accounts, which is linked to accounts also, accounting knowledge also. So there is an interrelation, correlation between same subject and other subjects. Now, why I'm saying don't go for selective study, because a lot of students do that. They study one chapter, they skip one chapter. Your continuity will be lost, your understanding will be lost. So there is no shortcut. I mean to simply say that there is no shortcut to success. Don't adopt such shortcuts. Your strong logical base will help you to understand the subjects of CA final level also. If you have got a strong base of intermediate, logical understanding at intermediate level, you will find understanding CA final syllabus little easier. I've seen a lot of CA final students who study with me, but they have not studied intermediate with me. They have studied elsewhere, or they might not have taken coaching. So their basic is weak. Their fundamental concepts are weak, and then they find a lot of difficulty in understanding CA final level of costing. That is what I have noticed so many times. Because the query which a CA final student asks, I assume that when he is a CA final student, he knows what he has studied in intermediate. But the queries are sometimes very funny and very silly because of the base is not strong. So always study completely, right? So that your journey is smooth. I personally believe that education is not merely getting a degree. I personally believe that education is not merely getting a degree, but it is gaining knowledge as well. No doubt you want a degree, but it's not merely getting a degree is important. Along with degree, you should gain knowledge. And that is real education, my dear friends. This is my personal opinion. You may differ from this. But in my opinion, just a degree is not important. Gaining knowledge is equally important. And for that, you have to pay time. There is no shortcut. Now I'll come to the criteria to study with Rakesh Agrawal, that is with me. If you want to study this subject of costing with me, then I am discussing my strengths and weaknesses. What criteria you should apply if you want to select me as a faculty? Please remember, I am not saying I am the only faculty or I am the best faculty. Not at all. There are many other good faculty. I am saying match your expectation with the faculty. That's all. Select a good faculty for you. Now, I am discussing now about myself. So I am giving you this ready-made information. If your expectation and the criteria which I am going to discuss matches, then you may select me as your teacher. Otherwise, naturally, you have to select some other base teacher for you. First of all, if you are interested in logically understanding the subject of costing, if you are interested in logically understanding the subject of costing, then choose me as your faculty. If you are interested only question and answer, no logic, you just want the answer of questions, that's all, then you need not choose me as a faculty. Anybody can give you those answers of a question, or you can take a student's notebook and take the Xerox copy of that, right? You will get the answers. If you want to logically develop the answer, if you want to know the reason why a particular calculation is done and how it is done, then you should study with me. If you are interested in conceptually understanding this subject for your lifetime, then choose me as your faculty. So it will take time also. I'm going to teach this subject to you for your lifetime. Some of my past students who have studied long back with me, because I am into teaching now for 31 years. Those students who have become faculty members, they still say, when they meet me, they say, sir, what examples you had given and the concepts you had taught, now we are still able to remember and we are able to teach others. Some of my past students, those who have become teachers, they acknowledge this because they have studied this subject for the lifetime. So if you want to study costing once for lifetime, then you should select me. Any shortcuts if you want, you can go somewhere else. I want you to become capable of solving the questions instead of just copying the answers. My teaching style is not just delivering the answers. I want you to become capable of solving the questions so that you are able to tackle or solve any question in the exam hall. So my angle of teaching is always this. I want you to become capable of solving. And for this, to do all this, what I will demand? I will demand a lot of regularity and sincerity from you, because it's not a magic. I don't have magic band that all of a sudden you will learn costing. So it's not a magic, and you should be ready to give sufficient time to grasp the concepts. So if you want to study with me, you should be ready to devote your time with regularity, with punctuality, with sincerity. I will give you the homeworks which you have to do. I will be giving a lot of instructions in the lectures which you have to follow. If you're not ready to take any efforts, then please don't study from me. I'm a no-nonsense teacher. I'm a no-nonsense teacher. I don't tolerate nonsense in the classroom. You can ask the past students who have studied with me, they'll tell you this. And this is one of the reasons why majority students don't want to study also with me. No problem. I don't have an objection. If you love a no-nonsense teacher, right? If you are only interested in the subject, then come to me. So if you love to study in a disciplined environment, and if you are ready to stay away from your mobile while studying, then you are welcome. If you are ready to study in a disciplined environment and you are ready to leave the mobile till the time lecture is going on, then you are most welcome. And if you're not interested in this, then naturally you have a number of choices, right? Because I'm interested only in the subject and only in your career. I don't tolerate nonsense. Please remember, I will satisfy your needs and not wishes. There is a difference between needs and wishes. Wishes could be unlimited and can never be satisfied. And needs are limited, identifiable. So I'm a teacher, I can satisfy your needs. And a businessman can satisfy your wishes, right? So I believe in motivating the students and not pampering the students. I'm not a person who will pamper you, right? That job is left to a businessman who will try to make you happy by pampering you, because businessman might be interested in your money, not your career. So I'm going to motivate you. If you do give me an answer, right? If you are regular, right? I'll put a pat on your back. So I'll motivate you, right? For doing good work, or motivate you to do better, for improve your performance. I'm not going to pamper you, for sure. And very important, I don't make any false promises just to make you happy. I'm very straightforward. I won't make those promises which I cannot follow, right? Why to make such promises which I cannot later on keep those promises? So I won't make any false promises, but whatever promises are made will be fulfilled, right? I value your time and my time as well. I value your time and my time as well. It means in the classroom, neither I will waste my time, nor I will allow you to waste your time, because I value time of both. That is, no time pass at all. No time pass, teacher. Your subject related queries are answered very promptly through email, right? Because email gives me a detailed picture when I sit on the laptop with all my notes with me, right? And then I try to answer with utmost sincerity. I try to answer your query. In one stroke, you'll get your answer. So you'll get the answers of your queries promptly if you have studied with me through email. Most of the students say that if you are attentive in the classroom, this is the feedback of my students only. They tell others that if you are attentive in my classroom, then no query will arise at all. Even I am promising you that. If you very carefully listen to each and every word which I utter in the classroom, no query will arise. No query, not a single query will arise in your mind, because each and every point is already covered during the lecture. While teaching, I try to cover each and every aspect of the question. So no query will arise. And this is my past experience also. Queries are asked by those students who were not attentive or who were seeing the lecture at a very high speed, right? Because they have skipped some of the concepts. They have jumped from one lecture to another, and then the query starts coming up. So if you are watching the lectures carefully, attentively, query won't arise. And if at all it arises, I am available to answer it very promptly through email. Another point, I give all credit of your success to your own efforts and hard work. Entire credit of your success goes to you. At the same time, the debit of your failure also goes to you only. When I give you the entire credit of your success, the debit of failure also should be retained by you. I don't take credit of success of students, please remember. I never say that that student has passed because of me. No, I never say that. Why I don't say that? Credit goes to you only. Because the reason is because some of my students have secured AIR 1, All India Rank 1. There are many students in the past who have secured All India Rank 1, I'm saying. And lower ranks also have been scored. So there are many students who have appeared in All India Merit List, including Rank 1. And some of my students have failed also. Teacher is same, teaching style is same. A student fails, a student passes after few attempts, and a student appears in rank, or a student secures rank 1. all are my students, teacher is same. So when same teacher is teaching all students and performance of every student is different, what makes the difference? What makes the difference is the regularity, sincerity and intelligence of that student makes the difference, and not the faculty. I will try my level best to deliver the subject, but after all, your sincerity, regularity, your intelligence is also equally important, and that is the reason I give all credit to you. State Bank of India's punchline is, if you see sometimes the punchline of State Bank of India, it says pure banking, nothing else. SBI, State Bank of India's punchline is pure banking, nothing else. My punchline is pure costing, nothing else. Pure costing, nothing else. If you want something else than costing, then as I said, many choices are there. So I'm just discussing criterias, which criterias, if these criterias match with your expectation, then you can select me as a teacher. If you are really interested in studying the subject of costing, you are welcome. You are welcome either in a face-to-face batch, if you are ready to come to Pune, because my face-to-face batches are conducted here, or through Google Drive or pen drive video lectures, sitting anywhere at the comfort of your home. Anytime, anywhere coaching is Google Drive, pen drive coaching. If you are interested, really interested in the subject of costing, then your search ends with this video. Else, if you are interested in anything other than costing, then you need to still search. Your search continues, then you'll have to search elsewhere. Thank you, my dear friends, for listening to me carefully. My video lectures are available for sale on my website, and this website is www.carakeshagrawal.in. So if you want to select me as a faculty and you would like to study sitting at your home, right, anytime, anywhere coaching, then my video lectures are available for sale like Amazon and Flipkart website. My website is also there. That is e-commerce website, www.carakeshagrawal.in. And the printed notes of that those lectures or of that batch of that subject, the printed notes and the pen drive, if you have opted for pen drive, will be delivered to you by courier on your registered address. And if you are opting for Google Drive, the link will be sent to you through email. So please give correct email. Check the email twice. Give the correct email, give the correct postal address so that physical copy of printed notes, classroom notes can be delivered to your address, right? So thank you once again, my dear friends, and I hope today's video lecture will help you at least to some extent in making the right selection of a faculty for you. Okay, bye-bye.